This is the post-game press conference following Game 6 on Day 2 of the 2023 Southern Conference Men's Basketball Championships. We're now joined by members of the Wofford Terriers, including head coach Dwight Perry, student-athlete B.J. Mack, as well as Jackson Paveletzke. We're going to have an opening statement from Coach and then questions from those in the room. We have a mic. For those of you that want to ask a question, please ask for you to be identified, and then we'll give you the mic. Coach?
Yeah, I mean, first thing, unbelievable job by our whole entire program, right? Guys that didn't play, they prepared us for this game, right, with their scout team tendencies. Our guys that did play, they did an unbelievable job battling. You know, the second game we played less than a month ago, they had 17 offensive rebounds, and they finished with 7, right? They had 22 second chance points, and they finished with 6. They had 11 points off turnovers. They finished with 4 tonight. So I thought it was an unbelievable job by our whole program, right, building off a very close loss in Game 2 and carrying that over and learning from that tonight. And couldn't be more proud of all of our guys.
Questions from the room? Just raise a hand if you have. John?
Coach, obviously it'd be an understatement to say you guys have been through a lot this year. So many late game situations go against you this season. You look back at the Western Carolina game and several others, even the UNCG game you mentioned. Talk about just the execution to, one, catch the ball and get the timeout right there. And is that executed as perfectly as you could have envisioned it when you're in the play huddle setting it up?
Absolutely. I mean, the first part of your question, our team has been through a lot, but they're the most resilient and toughest team I've ever been a part of in college basketball. And that's a testament to the guys in that locker room. You know, we have lost some close games, right? We're a relatively young team, but we have a great combination of young guys that are willing to work and are continuing to grow every day. And we also have, right, some older guys and experienced guys that have been through, right, these battles that our younger guys lean on, right? Both of those two guys are illustrations that you see right here. And again, I just think our team has done a really good job of staying the course, trusting the process over the whole season, and we were able to reap the benefits of that tonight.
More questions from the room?
Yeah.
Back row.
Yeah, Coach, just 12 offensive rebounds tonight. How do you think the team was able to do that?
By being really tough physically and mentally. And to be honest, it's easy for me to say that. BJ probably can answer that better because he was one of the guys out there grabbing them, so he can probably speak to that even better than I can.
Yes, they, just like Coach Perry said, being more physical and mentally tough. We knew coming in from the second game that they had 17 offensive rebounds. So in practice with the scout team, us going against them, being more physical, everybody's crashing. That's we just put more and more into it every day.
And then BJ, also, yeah, just the final shot. What were you thinking before the play and then after you got the ball?
We need this win. I mean, it's simple as that. It was a great pass for Pav. It was a great call. It was just, hey, we knew we coming into this that we were doubted. So we was just like, hey, we just got to push it. Our back's on the wall. We got to fight through it.
And then Pav, your freshman off-conference player, and just like how much pressure were you feeling coming into the tournament, your first SoCon game?
To be honest, I was really feeling a lot of pressure. There's a lot of hard work and dedication that goes into that and preparation. But honestly, my main thought going out there every game is just play my game and do what we've been doing all season.
More questions? Second row.
Obviously, coming back from Spartanburg, where our audience is mainly cheering for us, you come here where UNCG is mainly having the main audience. How did that affect y'all throughout the game?
Personally, it wasn't really like a factor. We're used to playing in big crowds. Just by playing on for our season schedule, just playing at big arenas like LSU, Texas A&M, and Vandy. So it just built us for these moments just to block out all the noise and focus on each other.
Coach, one last one from me, if you don't mind. Just take us through the last sequence, like not the play that won it, but the play before, and like what you were planning to do. BJ made a play on that play. Was that designed that way, or was that like a second alternative? Can you take us through that?
Yeah, all three of those, after they scored to go up one with, I guess, a little under 4 seconds, you know, every day in practice, every day at the end of shoot-around, we always go over end-of-game situations. And it's different situations. The amount of the deficits that were down, that varies. But we just always work on end-of-game situations. And so when we drew up the play, we knew we had one timeout left. We wanted to get the ball to half court so that we would be in better position to get a better shot than probably we would have if we just inbounded at half and dribbled it up and kind of took a half-court heave. So we said in the huddle we wanted to get the ball to half court, and BJ was going to call timeout. We executed that to perfection. And then the last play, BJ got fouled on, and then we drew up a different play. But again, all three of those plays we have worked on, and we've worked on those situations. That's the easy part as a coach. The hard part is what those guys did. They executed all three of those plays to perfection, and they deserved what happened at the end.
And then last one, just talk about the matchup tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Chattanooga team that's really good. We know this league is a great league top to bottom, not just with players, but with coaches. And obviously Chattanooga's a really experienced team, and they happen to have one of the best players in the league back. Jake Stevens is obviously playing really well. He adds a different dimension to their team than without him, but they're a really complete team. And so for us, right, the approach is we just have a next game mentality. They do a lot of good things really well, but we also do a lot of things on the basketball court really well. And our whole program has a lot of belief that if we play our game, we'll go out there and we'll have a lot of success.
Well, Coach, student athletes, thank you all so much. Congratulations. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.